I am Nagarjun B, Computer Science lecturer, Hosapete. In this video, I am explaining regarding what are an input-output function, classification of input-output functions, and formatted input-output function along with the program. Click on like and subscribe button for more information regarding computer science subjects.
Input-output function. C is a functional programming language. Therefore, it has no exclusive built-in functions to perform the basic input-output operations. To perform these input-output operations, C provides a library of function, and this library is called as a standard input-output library. It is denoted by stdio. The header file containing such library function is called as an stdio.h. stdio.h means a standard input output header file. So some of the standard input functions in C are scanf, printf, getchar, putchar, gets, puts, and these have been classified as formatted and unformatted input output functions. The formatted input function is a scanf and formatted output function is printf. Unformatted input function is getchar and gets. Unformatted output function is putchar and puts.
Formatted input function. The scanf function is a formatted input function. The usually used input function is the scanf function, and this scanf function is used for the purpose of reading numeric data as well as a character data and string type of data, and it is included in a header file called stdio.h. ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಥವಾ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಫಂಕ್ಷನು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಎಫ್. ಈ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಎಫ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕ್ ಡೇಟಾನ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಡೇಟಾನ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಡೇಟಾನ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಎಫ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದು stdio.h ಹೆಡರ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. stdio.h ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಹೆಡರ್ ಫೈಲ್. Syntax of scanf function: scanf, open the bracket, then within the double quotes control string, comma, address underscore list, close the bracket, semicolon. Where control string is a sequence of one or more character group, and each character group is a combination of a percentage symbol and one of the conversion characters. The control string specifies the type of values which are to be supplied to the variables. ಈ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗು ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈಚ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ that what type of values it is going to accept. That means what are the values can be given to the variables. And address list. Address list specifies the address of the memory location where the values of the input variable should be stored. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್. ಆ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಇದು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್.
Rules to be followed while using the scanf function are: the control string must be enclosed within the pair of and double quotes. Control string double quotes ಒಳಗೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. For every input string variable there must be one character group. ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಈಚ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರಿಸಿಡೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಆನ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಾಲೋಡ್ ಬೈ ಆನ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ನ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. Multiple number of characters groups can be allowed within the control string, and it should be continuous. No spaces should be there. ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ವಿತಿನ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ. ಆದರೆ ಆ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಬರೀತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಜಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು.
The address list contains address of the input variables. ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಸ್ನ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಈಚ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರಿಸಿಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಆನ್ ಆಂಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಂಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್, ಆಂಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಜೆ, ಆಂಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಏರಿಯಾ, ಆಂಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿ ಎಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಂಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನೇಮ್. ಈಚ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನು ಬರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಸಿಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ and symbol ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ and m and j and r and ಅಂತ ಏನು ಬರ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಂಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಗೂ ಬರೆಯೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ನ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. All the address list variables are separated by comma. Do not use blank spaces. ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸು ಸಪರೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಕಮಾ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತು ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ದ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ವಿತಿನ್ ದ ಡಬಲ್ ಕೋಟ್ಸ್. ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಕೋಟ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರೀಬಾರ್ದು. ದ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇನ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಟೈಪ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತೋ ಅವಿಷ್ಟು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸು, ಟೈಪು ಮತ್ತು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಈ ಮೂರು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ದೇರ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಕಮಾ ಟು ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಟ್ ದ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್. ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟು ಮತ್ತು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ನ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಮಾನ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಮತ್ತು ಕಮಾನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವುದೇ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಂಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಮಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮಾ ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. Conversion specification is also a pair of character. It is preceded by an percentage symbol and followed by an quote, and which will be a character. The conversion character in case of a scanf function specify the type of value which you are going to read, and also in case of a printf function it specify the type of value which you are going to display of one variable which is stored in a memory location. The conversion character supported in C are a different kind of character group and their meaning. Percentage D, read a single decimal integer. Percentage I, for the purpose of reading a decimal or octal or hexadecimal number. Percentage F, for the purpose of reading a float point value with an exponent. Percentage C, for the purpose of reading a single character. Percentage D, only decimal integer read ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. Percentage I, decimal ಅಥವಾ hexadecimal number read ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Percentage F, floating point ಅಥವಾ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Percentage C, for the purpose of reading a single character. Percentage E, reading a float number with an exponent. Percentage O, for the purpose of reading an octal integer. Percentage X, for the purpose of reading an hexadecimal integer. E, floating point ಅಥವಾ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. Percentage O, octal number read ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. Percentage X, hexadecimal value read ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Percentage S to read an string. Percentage U to read an unsigned decimal integer. Percentage D, reading an real number in an exponential form or in the decimal format. Percentage S, string value read ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. Percentage U, unsigned decimal integer value read ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. Percentage D, real number read ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದು ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟ್ ಒಳಗಾದರೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟ್ ಒಳಗಾದರೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಎರಡೂ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. For example, if I is an integer and j is an floating point number, to input these two numbers we can use the formatted input function, that is a scanf function, as a scanf open bracket double quotes percentage D because we want to read an integer number, and percentage F because we want to read an floating point number, double quotes close, comma, ampersand of I, comma, ampersand of j. So here we can see that percentage D for the purpose of integer, and that integer variable is I. For that purpose, ampersand of I, and percentage F for the purpose of reading a float point. For that purpose, ampersand of J. And here you can see that the type and the number should match, which we use in the control string and which we use in the address list. So I, percentage D, J, percentage F, because I is an integer and J is an floating point variable. Formatted output. C provides a function called printf to display the data on the standard output device, that is normally used device is a monitor, and the printf function is present in a header file, and that header file is stdio.h. That means the standard input output header file. This printf function is a formatted output function, and the syntax of the printf function is printf open bracket within double quotes control string, comma, where list bracket close semicolon, where The control string specifies the type and the format of the values to be displayed. So again here also it will be a character group which will be preceded with an percentage symbol and one of the specification conversion characters. And var list. Var list is nothing but the list of variables to be displayed on the monitor. So here if we have a more than one variable, then each of those variables should be separated by comma, and here we are not going to use the ampersand symbol, whereas in case of a scanf function we need to use the ampersand symbol. So printf function ಬಂದು formatted output function, syntax printf bracket open double quotes control string double quotes close comma var list bracket close semicolon where ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ವೇರ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟು ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈಡ್ ದ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಸ್. ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಒನ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಸಪ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಕಮಾ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಎಫ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Example of formatted output statement, that is a printf, is printf open the bracket double quotes percentage d double quotes close comma n bracket close semicolon. So here it will just display the value of n. For example, if the value of n is 10, it will display 10, and here we have written percentage d. It specifies that the value of n is a variable n, whatever is there, it is of type integer. Another one example, printf open bracket within double quotes we have written 2 percentage f double quotes close comma p comma q bracket close semicolon. That means here we are displaying two float values which have been stored in the variable p and in the variable q, and we can see here we have not written ampersand symbol in the var list, whereas in case of a scanf function we will be writing an ampersand symbol to separate between the variables, whereas here to separate between the variables just we will be writing an comma, and this particular statement will be displaying p and q values, and percentage f denotes that these are the type of real numbers. Another one example with respect to an printf function is printf open the bracket within double quote I have written welcome to C programming bracket close semicolon. So here it is a valid statement because according to an syntax the printf statement will be consisting of control string within double quotes comma var list. So here that control string can be used for the purpose of displaying a variable value by writing a character group. Even we can write the strings over there. Whatever the messages which we want to display, those messages can be written, and that is nothing but a control string. So for example, here when we execute this particular statement, it will be displaying welcome to C programming, and var list is optional. It is used only if you want to display the values of a variable. ಇದು ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟು. ವೇರ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆಪ್ಷನಲ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಬರೆಯೋಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್. ಬರೀ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಒಂದೇ ಬರೀಬೋದು ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ಎಫ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ. ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ನ ಬರಿತೀವಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ವೇರ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ನೇಮ್ನ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಒನ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಸಪ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಕಮಾ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಏನು ಬರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬರೀ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ನ ಬರಿಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ನ ಬರಿಬೋದು. ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಬರಿಬೋದು. Another one example, printf double quotes sum of three numbers is equal to percentage d double quotes close comma sum bracket close semicolon. So here when we execute it will display sum of three numbers is equal to as it is display ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಡಿ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದರ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 99 ಅಂತಿದ್ರೆ 99 ಅಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಡಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಮ್ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಎಫ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಡಿ ವೈ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಡಿ ಝೆಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಎಫ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಕೋಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಕಮಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮಾ ವೈ ಕಮಾ ಝೆಡ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ semicolon. So ಈ particular statement ಏನಿದೆ it will be displaying the value of x value of y and value of z. How it will be displayed means in what way we have written. So we have written slash and the new line on the display aಗುತ್ತೆ. X is equal to as it is, it will be displayed percentage d. In place of percentage d, it will display the value of x, and it denotes that it is an integer variable. And y is equal to percentage d. Here it will display y is equal to percentage d. Percentage d place ಅಲ್ಲಿ y value display ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Space z is equal to percentage f. So percentage f place ಅಲ್ಲಿ z value display ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So here x and y are the integer variables and z is of type real numbers, because we have written percentage f, and for x and y we have written percentage t. X is equal to percentage d ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪೇಸು ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಎಫ್ we especially use for the purpose of displaying the messages to the user as well as displaying the values which have been calculated, and also for the purpose of displaying and appropriate messages for the user to enter the values as well as to display the resultant values over a standard output terminal. Let us see how to use the formatted input as well as the formatted output statement. We consider a program to read two integer numbers and one real number. Integer number means a whole number which will be not having a decimal point, and real numbers are nothing but the numbers which will be having a decimal point. So first we need to write the header file, that is a hash include within the angle bracket stdio.h, so which will allow us to include the header files, that is standard input or output header files. Since printf and scanf, that is the formatted input output statements, are present in this particular header file, we need to include that in the program. For that purpose we have to write hash include within the angle bracket stdio.h, and next one hash include conio.h. Conio.h has to be written within the angle bracket, and this one we use for the purpose of clearing the screen and to get the output, that is the get ch. Then we write the void main, that means it is a main function and it is not returning any value. There should be a space between void and main. After that open bracket close bracket, after that open the flower brace, which indicates the program starts from here. This is the beginning, and then we need to declare a variable. Since I require two integer variables, I declare int m comma n. You can also declare any other variable, but you need to follow the syntax which is required for the purpose of declaring a variable. Then I require one real number. For that purpose I will declare a float variable, this a float x semicolon. So here note on that you need to write semicolon at the end of each of the statement. Then I will write clear screen for the purpose of making the output to be appear with a clear screen. That means whatever has to follow now, whatever we are going to display, those will be displayed in a screen without any background values. On the previous programs output will not be appeared. Then next what we need to do is, now I need to ask the user to enter the values. For that purpose I will use the printf statement. There is a formatted output statement. Printf open bracket double quotes enter two integer numbers slash n double quotes close bracket close semicolon. So this particular message will be displayed and the cursor will be blinking in the new line, since I use a slash n at the end of the message in the printf statement. And after that, to read those values I need to use the scanf statement as a formatted input statement. We have to write as a scanf. Since I want to read integer number, the format specifier will be percentage d. For that purpose scanf bracket open within the double quotes percentage d double quotes close comma ampersand of m comma ampersand of n bracket close semicolon. So this I have written in a single statement. You can write in two statements also, that is individually you can read m and n value separately in each of the different statement. That is, we can write scanf open bracket double quotes percentage d double quotes close comma ampersand of m bracket close semicolon, and then next you can write scanf bracket open percentage double quotes open percentage d double quotes close comma ampersand of m bracket close semicolon. Like that also you can write. The next I need to display a message to the user to enter a real number. For that purpose, I will use again the formatted output statement is a printf bracket open double quotes enter one float number slash n double quotes close bracket close semicolon. The next again I need to read. For that purpose I will use a scanf statement as scanf bracket open percentage f double quotes close comma ampersand of x bracket close semicolon. So here you can see that I have declared m and n as the integer variables. For that purpose I have used m and n and the format specifier as percentage d and percentage d. And since I have declared a float number as x, for that purpose I have used ampersand of x and the format specifier as percentage f. Then next, once we have read the values, so for example if you have entered 5 and 7, that will be stored in m and n respectively, and if you have entered 10.2, and that will be stored in x. So now I will write a printf statement for the purpose of displaying those values which has been entered by the user. That is a printf bracket open double quotes slash n means it will move to the new line. M is equal to percentage d, whatever the value you have entered that will be displayed, space single space will be displayed, n is equal to that will be displayed as it is percentage d. In that case it will display the value of n double quotes close comma m comma n. So first percentage d is for m and second percentage d whatever you have written is for the purpose of n. So here it will just display m is equal to, for example 5, if you have entered it will display 5 space n is equal to, if you have entered 2 it will display n is equal to 2. Then after that I need to display a float number. For that purpose again I will use a printf statement is a formatted output statement as printf open bracket double quotes open then slash n x is equal to percentage f double quotes close comma x bracket close semicolon. So here for example if you have entered 10.2 as a value, it will display x is equal to 10.2 in the new line. So after that I need to close the program. Before that we can write get ch, that is the get ch in the small letter open bracket close bracket semicolon. Then after that close the main program. For that purpose you have to write the closing flower brace. This is a simple program about reading a two integer number and one float number. And instead of using here two separate statements for the purpose of entering a integer number and entering a float number, you can combine those things in one statement. That means you can enter printf enter two integer number and one float number slash n. After that in the scanf statement you can write scanf open bracket double quotes percentage d because two integer. For that percentage f because a float number bracket close, that is a double quotes close comma ampersand of m comma ampersand of n comma ampersand of x. That way also you can write the program. And this is a simple example of that program what we have written. When we run the program, I have given the values as 4 and 5 and the float number as 12.7, and it will be displaying m is equal to 4, n is equal to 5 and x is equal to 12.7. The previous program I have explained you how to read a numbers. Now I explain you how to read a character and display it. First we need to write the header files in the same case as we have written in the previous program. After that we need to write the void main open bracket close bracket. After that open the flower base which indicates the beginning of the program. Then we need to declare a character variable. For that purpose we need to write char char space ch semicolon. Ch is a variable of type character. Then after that only one variable I require. For that purpose I have declared only one variable. Then I have written clear screen clr ser open bracket close bracket semicolon. After that we need to display a message to the user to enter a character. For that purpose printf bracket open double quotes enter a character slash n double quotes close bracket close semicolon. Then we need to read a character. For that purpose we need to use a formatted input statement, that is a scanf open bracket, double quotes, percentage C, double quotes close, comma, ampersand of CH, bracket close, semicolon. And here you can see that I have used percentage C. That means whatever you are going to enter, that will be read as a character. If we want an integer, you need to write percentage D. You want an float number, you need to write a percentage F. If you want a string, you need to write as percentage yes. Then after that, I will need to display a message. For that purpose, whatever I have read, for that purpose I have used a printf, open bracket, double quotes, slash n, ch is equal to double quotes close, comma, ch bracket close, semicolon. So here it will display whatever the character you have entered as ch is equal to, for example, if you have entered b, it will display ch is equal to b. Then after that, you need to write a get ch, open bracket, close bracket, semicolon. After that, you need to close the main function. For that purpose, I have written flower brace. That is the closing flower brace. Then the particular output of this program will be just, it will be displaying a message or enter a character. After that, whatever the character you want, you enter. For example, I have entered b. Then after that, it will display ch is equal to b. Now we shall see a program to read a string and display it. First, we need to write the header files, hash include within the angle bracket stdio.h, hash include within the angle bracket conio.h. After that, void main, open bracket, close bracket. After that, open the flower brace. After that, I will declare a string variable as char name within the square bracket 25 semicolon. So here it indicates that name is a string variable which can hold 25 characters. After that, clear screen clr str, open bracket, close bracket, semicolon. Since I require only one string variable, I have declared only one variable. uh, Based upon your program requirement, you can declare n number of variables of different types based upon your program. The next, then we need to write a print message for the user to tell to enter a string value. For that purpose, I have written a printf, bracket open, double quotes, enter a string, slash n, double quotes, bracket close, semicolon. So it will just display a message as enter a string, and the cursor will be moved to the next line where the user will be entering a string. For example, if I enter my name, that is Nagarjun, that will be stored in name because I have written scanf, open bracket, percentage symbol, percentage yes, double quotes close, comma, name, bracket close, semicolon. And here you can observe that after double quotes, after writing comma, I have not written ampersand symbol, whereas in the previous example, while reading integer number, while reading a float number, while reading a character, I have used the ampersand symbol. But here I have not used the ampersand symbol because the ampersand symbol is uh, optional while reading a string, but you need to write while reading a number and while reading a character. But while reading a string, you may or you may not write the ampersand symbol. uh, you can write or you may skip writing an ampersand symbol only in case of a string. Better to practice writing an ampersand symbol. After that, I need to display a value for whatever has been entered by the user. For that purpose, I will use the formatted output statement is a printf, one bracket, double quotes, slash n, name is equal to percentage yes, double quotes close, comma, name, bracket close, semicolon. After that, get ch, open bracket, close bracket, semicolon. After that, close the main program, that is up by closing a flower brace. So here how the output will appear as enter a string. After that, it will be blinking in the next line. After that, I have entered as Nagarjun, then it will display name is equal to Nagarjun. So whatever you have written in a printf statement, it will be displayed as it is. When we write a percentage s or percentage d, percentage f, based upon that we need to write a variable, and that particular variable value will be displayed. So this is a simple video regarding a formatted input output statement and types of input output statements. Please click on like and subscribe button for more information regarding computer science subjects.